Okay.
Count yourself down and we'll go.
Oh, so we can count down.
Yeah, we can count down. So I was able to run the start and soon screen, and you can count down, but it just means we're not on Roku or like really in the apps and stuff.
And not Amazon Fire.
Yeah.
So just social media.
We're just on Facebook and Twitter.
Okay, cool. Alrighty. Good morning. Just a couple of minutes past the top of the 11 o'clock hour. We are seeing dry conditions out there, partly cloudy. Safe Touch Security First Alert Live Radar this morning. Low Country Coastal Empire, we are dry. No weather concerns out there today. It is going to be warmer, though. We do have a change coming in the First Alert forecast. Cold front moving to the south and east. Now, ahead of that front, we're actually still running a little bit warmer than we were the same time yesterday. Matter of fact, 5 degrees warmer today, right now, compared to the 11 o'clock update yesterday morning. And yesterday, we reached a high of 88. Now, I don't think we're going to be warmer than yesterday as far as this afternoon is concerned, but it's going to be close. It's going to be a pretty warm one. 2 degrees warmer Swainsboro, but notice up here at the top of the screen, the blues, that's a cold front moving in, already dropping temperatures in North Georgia. But again, right now, 11 a.m. ahead of that front, notice greens, blues, cooler. North and west to 75 and 85 up there. We're 75 though here in Claxton, 78 Savannah, 73 Brunswick, 77 Alma, 73 Sylvania. Swainsboro, Statesboro, Sylvania, maybe a touch cooler as that cold front moves in this afternoon, but still going to be warm ahead of that front, just not quite as warm or hot as the rest of the area is going to feel this afternoon. And here's an idea of how temperatures may wind up for afternoon highs. Keep in mind these numbers probably reaching their warmest readings between 3:30 and 4:30 or so. 84 in Hazelhurst, 86 Douglas, 87 Waycross, 86 Jessup. You get the idea. It is warm, especially Highway 84 points to the south and east. The trend today, the further north and northwest you are, the cooler your afternoon temperatures, specifically Swainsboro, Vidalia, Sylvania, maybe Statesboro, but a little bit touch and go there. Reidsville in the 80-degree range there, 82 Glenville, 85 Rankin. We're definitely warm right along the I-95 corridor. And then another strip of cooler temperatures, and you can kind of see this in the next map, especially right along the beaches. 78 Hilton Head, maybe 83 Port Royal. If you were on the islands, though, Beaufort County, across the Broad, going to be a little bit cooler here with more of a southerly breeze. 78 Hilton Head, 84 Savannah's east side, though. The islands, 86 Pooler, 85 in Rankin. Going to be a warm afternoon for sure. Low country included here, especially I-95 through Jasper County, up into Hampton County, a little bit cooler, but still likely warmer than 80 degrees. So we get through the afternoon. It is warm. It is dry. Few more clouds than what we saw yesterday. It's going to be breezy, gusty once again. Hour by hour forecast. We're in the lower 70s by 8, cooling pretty quickly into the 60s as chilly air begins to filter in. Again, it's a gradual process here, but chilly air will filter in through the evening hours. I just retweeted this live stream if you're looking for another source, another way to watch this live weather forecast. It's on Twitter, also on Facebook right now. If you're watching on Facebook, I will get to your questions here in just a moment, but first just want to kind of give you an additional lay of the forecast, or that first lay of the forecast, and then I'm going to go back, answer questions, and revisit what we need to revisit. Evening forecast, back to later today, lower 60s by 11, upper 50s by midnight. Keep in mind this morning we were in the middle 60s, most of us, so even by 11 to midnight we're cooler than we were this morning, and we're going to continue to cool overnight tonight. Here's a little bit of a shock to the system coming up. We're 86 this afternoon. We're 47 or so tomorrow morning in Savannah. A little bit chillier inland, a little bit warmer south and at the coast, but much cooler compared to this morning everywhere. We're upper 60s, lower 70s tomorrow afternoon. Full sunshine, low humidity, breezy winds. It's going to be a nice day, just a little bit chilly there. Cold again, or at least, seasonably cold, jacket worthy for sure. Saturday morning for the Susan G. Komen Race for the Cure. But winds will be lighter, so great weather for runners, chilly temperatures for spectators. If you're out there, jackets, probably a good idea, but we're back up in the 70s with a breeze and sunshine Saturday afternoon. Sunday, more cloud cover, isolated to widely scattered shower chance. Not a big washout of a day or anything like that, but we will see that rain chance climb heading into the afternoon and evening hours of Sunday. First alert weather day Monday, Tuesday, because we have a likely chance of rain. Could be beneficial drought improving sort of rain. We'll have to see exactly how it plays out, but we just think that the morning commute Monday, the evening commute Monday afternoon, and the morning commute Tuesday could be a little bit slow going depending on the exact timing of these rounds of rain. So we just want you to be alert to the possibility that, hey, weather may be such Monday and Tuesday, you may have to alter some plans, plan some extra minutes into your morning and evening commute. So just a heads up for you, and it means that we're going to be posting more information in the WTOC weather app here over the next several days as we get new data. Of course, we're going to make sure we pass that along to you to help you better plan your Monday and your Tuesday, but really looking beneficial right now. Also looking like the threat for severe weather is going to remain primarily south of us. A couple strong thunderstorms across the Florida peninsula, but up here looking like a decent rain at this point, at least in some areas, but the threat for severe weather is very, very, very low. So this is not a severe weather expectation sort of weather event, but there will be weather that's going to impact some plans Monday and Tuesday with rain around. But again, we are still in a drought officially, and that would be positive news to see a widespread rain. All right, going to Facebook now, going to answer some of the first questions coming in. Hey, Melinda, thank you for watching. Hello, Janice. Hey, Julie, again, thank you all for your viewership. Vernell wants to know if it's going to rain anymore in Savannah this week. Here's your time, not this week, but early next week, maybe as early as later Sunday, but especially Monday, Tuesday. These are the days to watch. Just be alert to that likely rain chance, Vernell. Good morning, Janet. Yes, it is beautiful out there. Let's see. April wants to know bad weather for Monday, Tuesday. I'm just joining. You may have heard what I said a few moments ago, April, but I'll say it again for sure. Not looking like widespread severe weather or anything like that. We just want you to watch those days if you have outdoor plans. We're just letting you know these are the only days out of the next 7 that has weather that could alter your day a little bit. And, as far as, driving, maybe slow down if it's raining heavily on your morning or your evening commute Monday into Tuesday. Maybe you have outdoor plans, your exercise plans take you outside normally. These are the days that those plans may be impacted by the weather. The rest of the days, except for Sunday, maybe a couple of showers. We're rain-free. We're gorgeous out there, no issues. Thank you for watching, Christy. Good morning to you. Janice, it is nice today. Hopefully you have a nice day as well. And Janice, again, thank you all for watching. What we're watching today here in the Weather Center is a cold front, not actually producing any rain. It's probably going to come through completely dry, but I do think we may see a little bit more cloud cover with it. I'm going to switch over radar modes on Safe Touch Security First Alert Live Radar. This mode is more sensitive, and you can see even where the front is now, kind of along the I-85 corridor here, points north and west. There's no rain, just cooler air up here waiting to filter on south and east. So ahead of that front, we are warmer, actually running, in some cases, several degrees warmer than the same time yesterday morning. Meanwhile, the blues up here in North Georgia, it's colder there than it was the same time yesterday morning. And you can see as I expand the view here, there is much chillier air, all the deeper blues and even some purples up here. This is a big temperature drop representative of colder air moving in, and it's going to be filtering into our area, but not until much later today. So through the afternoon, we're in the 70s now, most of us in the 80s later today. It's going to be a warm one out there. And then the chilly air in this evening and tomorrow, you're going to wake up and it's semi-winter all over again. Temperatures in the 40s, maybe some wind chills in the 30s, believe it or not. So jackets definitely back out in full force for your Friday morning. But other than that, it's going to be gorgeous out there. Thank you for watching, Christy. Good morning. Good morning, Suki. Good morning, Tracy. Teresa watching in Pembroke. Thank you for watching. Right now, Hinesville to your south 75. I'm willing to bet you're in the upper 70s now in Pembroke. Terry says having all kinds of weather in Savannah. That's certainly true this week for much of the surrounding area, Coastal Empire and Low Country. Let's go to Aaron asking about Hinesville. 80s today. dry today, gusty afternoon. You're waking up to 40s tomorrow morning. Wind chills maybe upper 30s, lower 40s tomorrow morning, Aaron in Hinesville, and then upper 60s, lower 70s tomorrow afternoon, breezy. And this forecast is for the general Savannah Metro, but as far as rain chances and trends like that, this is basically the forecast for all of the coastal empire, all of the low country. And I can get you through Saturday with absolutely no weather worries. Sunday, just isolated to widely scattered showers, but no big issues. And then it's Monday, Tuesday that rain is more likely. And you notice up at the top, I've kind of talked about or posted why we have first alert weather days for Monday and Tuesday. It doesn't mean we're going to have severe weather or anything like that. In this case, it just means that weather has an increased likelihood. It's more likely to have you changing up some plans. So talking to you that typically exercise outdoors, if you have a long haul morning or evening commute, maybe a little slower with rain around. And just, we're going to have showers and maybe a couple of thunderstorms around both Monday and Tuesday. So we just want you to know that, hey, weather may kind of soak your plans a little bit, and you may have to keep an eye on radar if you do have any plans that could be affected by weather. So we're just highlighting Monday and Tuesday out of all the next 7 days as days that contain weather that could impact you. Doesn't mean we're expecting severe weather this go around, but obviously in our forecast we kind of throw a lot of information at you, and this is just kind of a way of simplifying it, letting you know, hey, weather Monday, Tuesday could be such that you're going to have to adjust your plans a little bit. Mary wants to know about Statesboro. Again, up in Statesboro as well. Go back to high temperatures. If you have a specific weather question, Mary or Patrick, like about rain chances or something like that, feel free to holler. But this is a look at afternoon high temperatures. We're 80s south of the Altamaha, middle to upper 80s, a partly cloudy sky. Swainsboro, 77, 79. Sylvania, lower 80s. Statesboro, you're just far enough south. I think you easily make it into the 80s, but maybe a little bit cooler than you were yesterday, lower 80s versus middle to upper 80s. Across the metro, partly cloudy. We're breezy to gusty 80s widespread. Beaches just a smidge cooler. And then low country, lower 80s, Hampton County, 85 Hardyville, lower 80s here, almost all the way to the coastline. But the Sea Islands area, or for example, St. Helena Island, Fripp Island, beaches in Beaufort County up to the Edisto River, you're going to be a little bit cooler today with more of a southerly breeze and that onshore flow in your neck of the woods. But again, 7-day forecast for watching Monday, Tuesday. Just going to have some weather that could have you adjusting plans. Rain, we need the rain. We're still officially in drought conditions, and this kind of rainfall, if the forecast data is correct, again, some uncertainty with this little tight compact low as it kind of shears out and dissipates right as it gets to us. Exactly how the radar is going to evolve here, what it's going to look like Monday, Tuesday, but we can say there's going to be some rain in the area, and it's looking like it could be heavy in a couple of spots Monday, Tuesday, so it could slow down the commutes. If you have outdoor plans, have you bringing them indoors or maybe shifting those times around, so just pay attention to that Monday, Tuesday forecast if you have plans or drives that could be impacted by the weather. But that's just about all we're tracking now. Time now 11:14. In about 45 minutes or less, we're on TV. I'll have your first alert forecast right off the top of the newscast, just a couple minutes past 12, and then your full weather forecast coming up about at 12:15, 12:18, breaking down the 7-day and your Susan G. Komen race forecast. I will have that specifically coming up on the news at noon. Wishing you a great afternoon. Chief Meteorologist Dave Turley is back in the Weather Center refining the forecast, and he'll have the latest coming up on the news at 4 as well.